Peace and love, family. I just want to share something with y'all real quick. Um, this is not legal advice or anything in that nature. Um, Basically, I want to show you guys how I discharged my student loan debt using contract law. And I want to make a quick disclaimer. I did this before I knew anything about discharging debt really, or using negotiable instruments or anything like that. This was before I proclaimed my nationality. So I just want to put that out there. But let me just show you the proof. So you see, this is my email here. Yes, my XREL is Campbell. So you see, Al-Qadim Bay. So this is the email I received from the bursar. I used to go to Monroe College. So you see here, it says, "Dear Mr. Campbell, upon review of your student account, I am pleased to announce the college has decided to discharge your debt in the amount of $3,181.63. It is unfortunate you are unable to complete your studies with us. However, on behalf of college administration, I want to wish you much success in all your future endeavors. Please contact the registrar, Ms. Abigail Thorpe, should you need a transcript." So as you can see, I can clearly go back and get my transcript. Right? So how was I able to do this? Well, let me explain to you what I did. They quote unquote extended me a loan, right? That of course I was supposed to pay back. So what they did, they tried to propose a contract for me to pay it back, giving me time to pay it back or whatever. So I said, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign this contract, but I'm going to modify the contract and reserve it under my rights under UCC 1-308. I wish I had a copy of the contract. As a matter of fact, I do, but I do not have it around me at this moment. But I signed the contract to pay off the $3,181.63 under reservation of my rights under UCC 1-308. Remember my disclaimer. This was before I really knew anything about this. I just used my common sense and I enforced my right. And I received the remedy I was looking for. So if you read here, it says performance, right? So performing under their contract, right, to pay them back, or acceptance. I accepted the contract, but I did so under reservation of rights. One, a party, which was me, who with explicit reservation of rights performs or promises performance or assents to performance in a manner demanded or offered by the other party does not prejudice the rights reserved. Now, after I signed the contract with reservation of my rights, right, I think they gave me like 14 to 30 days to fulfill the contract. So on the day of, and this is nothing but the truth, I don't have a reason to lie. On the day of, I was supposed to pay the amount as stipulated in the contract. On the day of, I went in personally to the college and I brought up the issue of me reserving my rights on the contract. And I also, before I even say what I'm going to say, the bursar asked me, because I gave him I gave him I showed him the copy of the contract where I reserved my right. And then he asked me, I remember in his exact words, he asked me, so what do you want us to do with this? And I simply said, I want the debt discharged. That's all I said. And after that, he said, okay, he's going to talk to his people or whatever. And then he's going to get back to me with confirmation. At that point, I thought, it wasn't going to go the way how I expected it to. But shortly after, that's when I got this email. And so now I also mentioned the law that allows this to happen, and that is House Joint Resolution 192. I also used this as well, along with my signature on the contract with my reservation of rights. As you can see here, House Joint Resolution says every obligation, not some obligations, every obligation, right? This is payments to be made in legal tender. Every obligation heretofore or hereafter incurred, whether or not any such provision is contained therein or made with respect thereto, shall be discharged upon payment, dollar for dollar. Right? So then this is where the exciting news came in. It was exciting news at the time because I was not going to give them anything because I don't feel like they deserve anything. Period. So upon my studies and what I was learning at that time, as you can see, this is all the way in 2017, I applied simple contract law, right? Performance or acceptance under reservation of rights. You're never supposed to sign anything without reserving your rights. Nothing. So with that being said, y'all, here's the proof of how I discharged my student loan debt. I don't believe it matters what the amount is, but as you can see the proof here. So this is Al-Qadim Bey. I'm signing out. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys until next time. Peace and love.